welcome to the 2015 Porsche Cayman. As you probably know by my other videos that I've done, let me roll up my window here. Okay, that's a lot better. My other videos that I've done over the past few months, you know that I've been looking for another Cayman. My 2008 Cayman, which is a 987 generation Cayman that I had last summer, wasn't quite what I was expecting. It was a little too old school for actually a 2008 car. I've had 2007s and 2008s, GTI stuff like that had more technology, more comfort stuff. It just wasn't there, and also the way that my driving habits were, it wasn't great in traffic and stuff like that. So as you've seen with my other videos, I've already explained my reasons for giving that up. I got the 2017 GTI, still have that car, and been on the hunt for a newer Cayman. So fast forward, test drove a few cars, researched a few cars on the internet that were in other states, didn't quite find what I was looking for. But then it was only a few months ago, it was like earlier this year, a CarMax opened up in, wow, that's a bright reflection. A CarMax opened up in the town that I live in, here in Westborough, Massachusetts. The great thing about CarMax is you can jump on their website, you can find any car that they have all around the United States, and then usually for a fee, if it's not close enough, they'll transfer it to the local store. Great idea, and let me just say, dealing with CarMax has been the best car buying experience I have ever received. As far as the customer service, as far as the financing was super fast, massively low interest rates, and as far as the trade-in, you may have remembered my 2010 Mark 6 GTI, the gray one that I've had for a few years. That's what I used to trade in for this car. Highly recommend CarMax. Now, that being said, I did find this car in California, and it did cost, if you jump on, if you're from the Northeast, you jump on CarMax's website, you find anything on the West Coast, it's going to cost you $1,100 to transfer it here. I did not realize that it would take over 2 weeks to do that. My 2008 Cayman from last year, I bought in Florida, dealership in Florida, and they got it to me in 3 days. And I think it was only like $500, which was put into the financing. It was all put together. Whereas, CarMax, you have to give them a credit card, write them a check for $1,100 even before you buy the car, to get the car to that facility. And then you check out the car, you test drive it and everything, and if it's something that you like and you buy it, then that's fine. If it's something that you don't like and you don't buy it, then you're out the $1,100. But I was confident, specifically being a 2015, it still had 2 years factory warranty left on it. 2 years, another 20,000 miles, because it's a full 4-year, 50,000 mile factory warranty from Porsche. And this has just about 30,000 miles on it, so it still has 2 years and 20,000 miles left on the factory warranty. So I wasn't that concerned with getting it here, and then all of a sudden there may be a problem with it. That would be taken care of. So I pulled the trigger, gave my credit card for $1,100, and unfortunately, it took about 16 days to get to me. Get a phone call that is here, shoot over there, take it for a test drive, love it, and I mean, literally, it was, 3.5 hours between, when I test drove the car, I brought my car in, gave them the keys, the one that I'm trading in, the 2010 GTI, gave them the keys, and it was like 3.5 hours later, and they're like, okay, we're ready, come in, sign the paperwork, drive home in it. Absolutely amazing. So I went in, signed all the paperwork. I'll throw up a cheesy photo here that they insisted on taking a picture of me with the car in the reception lane with a bow on it. But it's kind of a cheesy photo, so I apologize. But it was kind of watching this, thank you very much. You were so patient with dealing with me with the transportation, and you were so fast and efficient with getting the deal done. It was amazing. So getting the dealership stuff all out of the way, all the boring dealership stuff. I've had the car. I picked up the car on Thursday. It is now Sunday, and man, I'm just totally blown away by it. It's such a huge difference from the 987 to the 981 generation. One, it's the whole new body style, all new chassis, etc. Two, I did get the PDK dual clutch transmission. Now I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this in the comments. I don't give a shit, really, because it's just gonna come out, and there's no stopping it. But I've been a DSG dual clutch fan with Volkswagen in my GTIs. My last 3 GTIs with dual clutches. Love them. They're the perfect, the best of both worlds. And let me tell you, coming out of my 2017 GTI, right? It was I believe for the Mark 7 there was a newer generation DSG gearbox that was a little bit faster than the 2010 that I had, the Mark 6. And I could tell it was a little bit faster, a little bit more punchy. And I thought it was really great. Getting into this with the PDK gearbox, it is that much faster. It's a little bit more aggressive. Shifting up into gears, it's rather seamless, but like shifting down, there's a little bit more of a kick when you're shifting down. So and also, okay, let me, hopefully you can still hear me, but these downshifts, geez, it's just, I hope you can hear that. It's there's probably a lot of wind noise, but those downshifts are just, I could do that all day long. Now I'll put up a quick picture of this here. This came with the standard PDK steering wheel, which has the thumb shifters, which are absolute crap. And I really still don't understand why Porsche still puts these in, as standard. No other company in the entire world has these types of thumb shifters. On either side, you can control up or down from either side. If you push, it goes up. The gears go up. If you pull from the back, then they go down. It's so disorientating when you're so used to years of a DSG gearbox in the GTIs where the right is up and the left is down, that I couldn't get used to it. So I ended up, for the first couple of days, I ended up using just the gear shift lever to go up and down. But I found, and it was really, really quick shipping, a Porsche Sport Design steering wheel. I'm not sure, you can probably see it in the video here. This is a Porsche Sport Design steering wheel with the correct paddle shifters of up and down. Now regularly these things go for $1,100 brand new. I got it for $600 used, but it is in absolute mint condition. Took literally like 7 or 8 minutes to swap out the old one for the new one. Not counting the 20 minutes you had to wait after you unplug the battery so you don't get any airbag lights. I was thinking about shooting a video about doing that, but there are a few other videos online, so I just didn't bother. I wanted to here I already bought 20-inch wheels for the car. Now they are genuine Porsche wheels. They're what's called the Carrera S3 wheels. Cayman fitment, so they're 20 by 8 in the front, 20 by, I think it's 9.5 in the back. I bought those yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw them already posted up on Instagram. And then this morning, through Tire Rack, which I used last year as well. Tire Rack has been great to me as far as tires go. I ordered some Michelin, the new Michelin Pilot Sports 4S's. I ordered a set of those for the wheels, so those should be coming in Tuesday, I think. You know, as far as the car goes, it is pretty base. It has. I was concerned because looking up the VIN number online, I actually saw that it was actually ordered with the smoking package, which is the ashtray here and the actual cigarette lighter here. Thankfully, it wasn't smoked in. Other than that, it does have heated seats. But you know, not much more, and that's fine because that's what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for something that was highly spec'd. I don't need nav. I don't need all that other stuff. I have the phone here. I have my iPhone. But what I do miss the Apple CarPlay out of the GTI. It's actually a really great system, and I know the newer Porsches you can get CarPlay, but this being a 2015, it didn't have the option. So that's the first quick look at my new to me 2015 Porsche Cayman. Thanks for tuning in, and again, I'll put a full review up pretty soon after I get the 20-inch wheels on the car. I've driven it a little bit more, and I'll post that soon. But thanks for sticking around. I know I haven't posted anything in a while. It's been very busy with the business. I'm hoping over these next few weeks, where we're still in the slow dip through July and August, that I can post a lot more videos of this car. So stay tuned. Thanks for hanging in there. Like the video, and thanks for subscribing. And I'll talk to you soon. See ya.